Hey, Throwing Drinks fans, producer Jez here. We were really determined to bring you an episode this week, but unfortunately, we did run into some tech issues. However, Maggie and Jen both persevered and created this hilarious episode. But don't worry, I've tried to clear it up as much as possible, so hopefully, you won't notice too much and you'll forget about it about 5 minutes in. But anyway, just thought I'd let you know. Anyway, on to the show.
I'm not just the queen of this city. I'm the queen of LinkedIn, bitch.
Yes. You may find me snippy, but my hairdresser cuts deep.
Ooh. This is
Throwing
drinks.
Throwing drinks.
Maggie Luke, can I ask you something?
Yes.
This last week has maybe pushed me off the edge of my sanity.
Oh, no.
And I feel like a lot of my friends are having this. I don't know if it's the moon or whatever. I assume. I always assume the moon's up to something.
It is.
How's
the eclipse thing.
Yeah,
happened.
how's your
Yeah.
week been?
Pretty normal. Pretty okay.
Okay.
I've had a bit of a saga with my hair.
What's going on with your hair? It looks good.
Yeah. It got fixed.
Mm.
I went to this salon that was supposed to be very cool. But they had a sister salon, and I went to the wrong salon at the appointment. And so then to get to the other salon, I had to power walk for 20 minutes in the other direction.
Yeah.
And when I showed up, the hairdresser they paired me with was really upset at me, but maintained the upsetness through the entire haircut.
And like haircuts for women are like a couple hours. That's kind of amazing to be that upset for that long.
He was just cutting away, and there was one point he was grabbing pieces of hair and throwing it. Like
what? You're not getting your hair cut, you're getting a shear. That man is shearing you like a sheep. You just flip up with your legs in the air.
It looks not great. And it's kind of one of those brands. And I was looking at it, I'm like, why does this haircut look familiar? And then I looked up on Instagram the picture of this hairdresser, and he's just giving me the same haircut.
Oh, it's like he's
exactly the same.
You just get the one. I do the
There's
one.
the one. I do
Yeah, far out.
So yeah, then I had to go to another lady who was really lovely, and they corrected it all as much as they could. But
Yeah.
I've learnt my lesson: do not be late to haircuts, because they're the ones with the scissors, aren't they?
That's true. That is true. You can't be late to anything where someone's wielding something.
He just hated me though.
Yeah, that's brutal.
I said he had a nice name. I said, that's a nice name. Where did that come from? He said, my parents. I went,
Oh my god. Yeah, right. Come on now.
Come on
Come
now.
on now.
It was just 20 minutes. It's not a lot.
Yeah, and it's also it's not like you were just like fart assing around. Like you went to the same company.
I showed up puffed.
Yeah, but also you'd gone to the salon. It's just the wrong one.
Like I was actually there early at the other salon.
Oh my god.
And so it all went to shit. I don't even think he washed my hair properly. It was just dry. And
he was just putting dirt into it? Like you just got clods of dirt from next to the basin and just rubbed it in?
I mean, totally. I've got very thick hair, so it takes a lot of product. And so I think he was like, we could save time by not going all the way to the root.
That's so funny.
The best bit was the cut and throws. He'd snip and he'd throw, and he'd snip and then he'd throw like that.
Get it out of here. I don't want it anymore.
And what I realized, he'd cut off for some reason, and I think it's because he hated me, all of the expensive blonde highlights that I've garnered over the past
Oh my
god.
Of years. That is such a specific type of terrorism. That is someone who knows, like, oh, that would have cost you a few thousand. That's a few $1,000s worth of, like, over time, over several appointments.
Yeah.
A few $1,000s worth of hair treatment, time, and just
gone.
That's so fun. That is so vicious.
And then with the nice hairdresser that I went to last night to help, not last night, it was night before that, to help me, she was like, what happened? Because when you're like, it's, is it me? And then she pulled it out. She went, oh my goodness. And she's like, I don't even understand how this happened. she's like pulling up pieces like that.
Wow.
And
There's
I said,
no need for that.
she was so nice. She was like, let's fix it. But good. Yeah, look, I always wear my hair up, so it's not an issue. But I will send you the picture of the side by side of hairstyle versus his hairstyle.
Far
'Cause he's
out
just done the exact. He's got one hairstyle.
that he does. Yeah.
It's called the impatient. It's called the I hate Maggie look.
Yeah. It's the I'm gonna make you suffer for this.
Yeah, so I've sent a photo. I found a picture of the hairdresser, and that was a picture of what I ended up looking like.
Hold on. I gotta see.
It's
What
pretty.
the fuck, dude?
It's
You don't
pretty
even
funny.
look like you. So wait.
Talk us through it, Jen, because
Okay.
I'm a bit numb to the whole situation.
You look like an Afghan hound. With love. Yeah. That's insane! I can't even imagine. I've never seen your hair ever look like that ever in the 10 years I've known you. I didn't even know your hair could be that texture. It's like fluffy.
It's and all of the blonde was cut out. But it's so funny because I took that photo. I said that the haircut looks really familiar. And I
Yeah.
was like, I wonder what I was like, well, who is this hairdresser? And I found him like, the reason it looks familiar is because he's just given me the exact same haircut as he has.
Look, I will say, I used to go to a hairdresser who had the type of hair I wanted. Because she had like a wavy, thick hair. It was beautifully maintained. I was like, I'll go to her because she knows how to cut hair the way I want my hair to be. This is, this is,
My husband, Ben, was so nice.
he seems to have left all the hair, like, highlight in his hair, you know?
Yeah.
He just seems to have
He
cut it
got to
out of
keep
yours. What the hell, dude? What did your
Yeah.
husband say? Sorry?
No, he thought he's been very nice. He said it looked really cool. Just look, I'm really bad with haircuts. I can never get it quite right. I mean, the place I went to, hats off to her, she did a great job, and I feel like I'm back to normal. But when I take it down, it still kind of looks a bit like that because, like, what are you going to do? It's just got to grow out. It does look like an Afghan hound. It looks like Candace Bergman from Murphy Brown mixed
Yep.
with an Afghan hound.
It's kind of 80s hair metal looking.
Yeah, but not in a good way, like, because
At the end of the concert.
at the end. Yeah, it was. I knew you'd like that.
Oh my
Oh
god.
gosh.
Well, I think it looks amazing now, dude. Like, it looks good. I know you got it up and I know you got pinned back, but it looks healthy. It looks normal. It doesn't
It was
look like that.
it was described by Danielle Walker as diabolical, that cut. And you must have made him very angry.
Yeah, that man had an issue with you. Definitely. To go to that length.
In physically and metaphysically,
Yeah.
he went to that length.
Yeah.
I just wanted him to like me, so I kept like I didn't tell him what I wanted because I was like, I just want him to like me. And
Yeah.
I went to a family reunion straight afterwards, and my lovely auntie went, "Oh, look," and she put her hand through the fringe. She went, "I haven't seen you with," and then didn't finish that
Oh.
sentence. I thought, "Oh, this isn't good. This is not good."
Far out.
Yeah, so just be careful. Just be careful about getting on time to a new hairdresser because first impressions really
Yeah.
matter.
Well, actually, okay, then I just got some bad emails, like that's all. Just some emails I didn't want to respond to. That's actually worse. I think a bad haircut. I remember one time I went to a new salon as well, and it had been recommended to me by a friend. And it's always a thing too when people have different hair type to you, because I got like quite thick hair as well. And it was my friend who's got quite thin, and I was like, I don't know, and it's a bit spenno, and then I got this spenno, and then I got this haircut, and I walked out, and I was like, I hate this. I cancelled on my friends. I was meant to go like hanging out with my friends. I'm like, I don't want to be seen like this. Like usually, you get that salon like blowout and you're like,
Yeah.
ooh,
It's all gone wrong.
yeah. And like affected my self-esteem for a real time.
Oh, no. See, I was just walking around with this one going, "Look what he did."
Look what he did. And also
You know
it's
what?
good for like when you don't want someone to sit next to you on the bus or whatever.
Yeah, totally. I did not. It was just awful. I see you as the kind of person who'd accidentally get a micro bang.
Ooh. I've accidentally given myself a microbang during COVID,
Mm.
during the lockdowns, but we all did, right? What else were we doing?
It's almost like early years fricker.
Mm.
We're talking like almost pre-Triple J.
Yeah.
That was you now,
Mm.
you would have a micro bang, I reckon.
Yeah. If I was 23, 24,
Mm.
I'd be bleached eyebrow, microbang. I used to when I was 24, I used to have that like really severe short bob type of thing right underneath my cheekbone.
Like a vob.
Yeah. I was like
Yeah.
halfway through and I'd be rocking that. I would love to do a bleached brow, but I
I
don't
reckon
think
you could do it. I
don't think
reckon.
I would know who I am.
Mm.
I would think I'd look in the mirror and not recognize myself.
I think they look really nice,
Oh,
actually.
they look incredible. A girl that I work with came in and she had bleached brows and I was like, you look amazing.
Mine are so, like, naturally very, very dark, and they always
Yeah.
have been since I've been little.
Yeah.
I think they're, like, the main feature of my face, so
That's
if
it.
they go.
I feel like mine anchors my face. Like I feel like
Yeah.
my face will float away,
Yeah. Yeah,
you know?
totally. Yeah.
Like
I
that
don't think I
Instagram
have a
filter.
short forehead, I just have, like, tall eyebrows, if
Mm,
that makes sense.
it does.
Thanks.
It does make sense. Dude, so much housewife stuff's coming up. Like Salt Lake's just started, Ep
Mhm.
2. Potomac is back, I think, in 2 weeks. And then
Mhm.
Beverly Hills is back with no Garcelle. I feel like it wasn't that long ago that Beverly Hills ended.
Yeah. When was it? It was the end of last year.
Was it that long ago?
Oh, no, it would have been before that. No one knows. No one knows, and there's no way to find out.
And there's no way to find out. Apparently, there was a bust up. I don't know if this was fake news that was just served to me. But apparently there was like a punch on while they were filming Beverly Hills. Jennifer Tilly denies silly rumors about altercation with Faye Resnick during Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 15. So apparently people were saying there was some kind of bust up. It got a bit physical between Faye and Jennifer Tilly.
That's interesting because Jennifer Tilly is Sutton's plus one, really. And then Faye Resnick has always been Kyle's bestie.
Yeah,
I can't see Jennifer Tilly swinging punches.
punching
Like,
on.
yeah, no, that sounds really weird. I'd be sad if Jennifer Tilly got into a fist fight.
I would be sad. My money would be on her though, between her
Yeah.
and Faye Resnick.
Oh, 100%. What was I watching? She was in 2.5 Men.
Was she?
Because I was watching the Charlie Sheen documentary.
How is that?
Like, if you're after like a redemption story about a person who is slowly learning to get better about life and all of that, it's not the documentary for you. It's clearly a point of time in his life that is just another chapter. Like, there's clearly more chapters to go.
Right.
But he does tell some really wild Hollywood stories.
Dishy.
So if you're into that kind of thing, which I think you and I are.
Well, I saw the Denise Richards clips and I was like,
Yeah.
well, I'll watch it for her, obviously.
He's messed her up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look at her in a way different light. I didn't have a negative view of her. I don't think I had anything view really, but hearing her side of things and hearing him just like fully agree with her as well. There's no like crazy fighting over what happened. Yeah. No, she's been through a lot.
My absolute nightmare scenario, the thing I fear a lot is the idea of having children with someone like that. You know what I mean? Like someone who being forever tied to someone who is fundamentally bad for me. That is because I just like, I went through some stuff last year, obviously, with my relationship, and I went to this support group, and the women who were having it, like, I felt after going to that support group relatively lucky, relatively unscathed, because I could see like a future without this person in my life, and these people, doesn't matter how many years out from it, they still have to like talk to these people. You know, like
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
that's like
Hard,
my
man.
fear. That's my absolute fear. And I feel like Denise Richards has just had like such a shit run.
No.
She's so funny in Drop Dead Gorgeous. Have you ever watched it?
Yeah, she is genuinely funny. I think she's
Yeah.
just remember when she was on Beverly Hills with her partner and he was saying all this stuff, I'm going to break your hand, stuff like that. And it felt really red flaggy at the time.
Yeah.
And now it's all come back and they're doing some weird shit and he's trying to make her look bad. And it's just like, give her a break. Give Denise Richards a break.
Yeah. She seems lovely. She's been through enough.
Yeah. And I think that time she showed up with the upside down jumper was just her having a good time.
Yeah, look.
I don't think there was any warning signs there. It was just her having fun.
Sometimes you have a few wines, you put something on wrong. Sometimes you don't even have a few wines and you put something on wrong and you leave the house. I've done it many a time. I mean, was she in Wild Things as well? She's so hot.
Wild Things, yeah. And I
That
had
movie was
poster.
crazy.
Yeah.
I remember walking in on my dad watching that. It was like late night on Channel 10. And I was like, this is
Not okay.
This is not okay. Whatever is happening here, I don't want to be here. It shouldn't be
No.
for me to walk into.
No. I have to say, I don't think I've ever seen Wild Things. I feel like I have because I've seen the poster so many times.
Yes.
It was also that time period where like lesbianism was still really taboo. And it was like for the male gaze in the 90s, right? Like, so that movie was really novel because they did a kiss or something in it, didn't they?
Yes.
They did a kiss?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was like, whoa. It was like when Madonna kissed Britney.
Yeah. And Christina. That was crazy.
And Christina. Yeah. So these days, I think if it came out, it would be like,
well, okay. I would love to get into London because there's something I noticed in this week's episode. Sorry. No, speaking of
no. That was a great segue.
Sorry. No, I don't mean to rush us or anything. I just like there was something in this week's episode I really want to talk about.
Okay.
Because it was juicy. I just had this like light bulb moment. So, Jez, hit the sting, baby. This podcast is brought to you by Hayu. You stream new episodes of The Real Housewives of London every Monday exclusively on Hayu. And this week, episode 6 came out, and it was kind of just fights across the board.
I am very into this show. It's got me.
It's
Hook,
got
line
you.
and sinker.
What are you
Line and
loving
loop.
this week? What are you loving this week?
It felt natural. It felt like the producing cap, the ladies' war was not there as much this week.
Yes.
Not the actual producers. The producers were doing a really good job of putting them in circumstances. But this felt like there was a lot of off the cuff lines and stuff. They're just kind of not lost control is the wrong word, but really relaxed into it.
Yeah, it feels like all the seeds were sown and now it's all starting to, I won't say bloom because that sounds nice. But
yeah, no, I think bloom, maybe like a sprout.
Sprout. Yeah, there we go. I feel like the Amanda and Juliet, the American Juliet showdown, getting the second half of that at the Fancy Posh picnic, where Amanda really did take it very dark.
You know what? I think that Juliet is great and she is really comfortable in front of the cameras. Where the other ladies, even though they're probably a couple of weeks in, they don't have like 2 seasons under their belt. And she came in really comfy and really eloquent and shit stirry. And I think caught the others off guard.
Well, yeah, I think
they let down their guard a bit.
Yeah, and I think they said in this episode, Amanda did not know Juliet was coming to this. So she would have been very caught off guard. And I think for Amanda's whole thing is like she's got a public image to sustain. She's very like, I'm this, I'm not that. And so that would be very, I mean, as we saw, like triggering for her.
It was good. The only thing I would say is I really hope it's not just all friction the whole time. And it doesn't go down a Sydney path. You know, remember when Sydney was just like, ugh.
Yeah,
so intense.
I remember.
You remember?
Yeah, this was like, because I wrote down all the fights of this episode. Amanda versus Juliet, Karen versus Panthea, Amanda versus Juliet.
Australian Juliet.
Australian Juliet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Oh, can we also say with Karen's husband
Popping up.
Great to see
Yeah,
him.
just in town.
just in town? He is they are very rich.
They're so rich. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And together
Brutal.
24 years. That's
That
great.
seems real. That seems like
Yeah.
real love. Yeah.
Yeah, it does actually.
Hmm.
Especially to a billionaire. You'd think that these things would be more fleeting or that you hear about, but that's really nice.
That is nice. Well, she
Yeah.
seems very cool. I mean, again, every week I'm like, I love her, but
Yeah,
she
we
seems
haven't
very cool.
lost the Karen touch. I've liked Karen the
Yeah.
whole way through.
But can you explain to me what actually happened between Karen and listener of the show, Panthea Parker?
Friend of the show, Panthea Parker.
Friend of the show.
We got a little message this week from friend of the show, Panthea Parker,
On LinkedIn, which
on LinkedIn.
is so funny because, okay, I am decided to just this year, I'm like, I'm just going for LinkedIn. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Right? And so I've been posting on LinkedIn, and then Hoomst wanders into my LinkedIn comment section, but Panthea Parker herself, and then she sent you a DM
Yeah,
as well.
I never get DMs. I thought I was in trouble. And it was just a really nice message. I haven't returned the message actually. I'll do that tonight.
You left her on red.
I left her on red.
Bloody hell.
Left Panthea on red. I was just excited about the whole situation. You know what? She's now in the friend of the show. Remember, who was the other friend of the show? Teresa's kids are friends of the show.
Yeah, and Louise.
You mean Louis?
Louis. Oh my gosh, yes.
And then Jenna Lyons.
Yes. She sent us some nice messages last year when we were talking about New York.
Real House Friends.
Real House Friends. Oh, I love that. But yeah, can you explain to me how the Karen and Panthea thing started up again? Because I watched it a couple times and I couldn't quite follow why they were arguing at the picnic while Amanda and American Juliet, were fighting.
I don't know. I had the same question. My only thought was potentially they're wanting a bit of the spotlight. Or something had happened prior in the day that we'd missed. Or I think they just genuinely don't like each other and had to kind of fake.
But then it's like Karen
deep
was
into the champagne as well. They were very deep into the
and look, sometimes that's all it takes. But Karen, after Karen's whole Instagram post trap thing that she did, I just was like really surprised by it. And then Nessie pulls Amanda off to the side to try and calm her down. Meanwhile, Karen's been pulled off from the fight with Panthea by her own kid. That's brutal. That's brutal when the kid's got to step in. That was gnarly. The most beautiful location, though, I got to say.
And it's really turned me around to Australian. I mean, like I've always liked Australian Juliet, but it's made me like her more. I actually really like her. I thought she was really good in this episode. Especially when she had the confrontation with Amanda, which I didn't think was going to be a confrontation. It just started.
No, I was so surprised by that.
Having puppuccinos. Excellent production with that, with the ending when they're like facing off against each other, and then they had a shot of the poodle and the Labrador doing the same thing.
So funny. So funny. Oh, this is the thing I wanted to talk about. Was we got a bit of an insight in this episode from American Juliet about why Amanda and her had the falling out. And Juliet was speaking to her husband about it. And she mentions that Amanda and her friend were really good friends, but it was a very intense relationship. And she dropped this little bit of a nugget, which I found very interesting. She goes, Amanda knew my friend was bisexual. And it was a very intense thing. Did you hear that?
I did hear that. And I was like, if I was running this show, get on that phone.
Yes, you got to find this friend.
Yeah, got to find this friend. Yeah, that was, again, American Juliet, great TV.
She's great TV. Yeah. She's done a lot in 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
She's come in absolutely all cylinders firing.
Yeah.
Because she knows the more airtime she gets, the more eyes on her business she gets. So, you know, everyone wins. And she's got a beautiful blog. I didn't know she did I can't believe I said that sentence.
She's got a beaut. I thought you were going to say something else. She has got a beautiful blog.
She's got a beautiful blog. She does Range Rover and Tiffany's, which is actually good influencer brands that she's so it's
Yeah.
interesting that when Amanda was like, "Can you do my face wash?"
Mm.
Can for free. I
Can you
wonder how
send me a
much
video of you and your kid and stuff like that?
Yeah, I wonder how
Mm.
much that would be normally.
Normally. Yeah. Yeah. Very.
If you're an influencer and
Drop us a DM.
yeah, we don't know.
I love that little nugget about the bisexual thing because I don't know if you've ever been in a intense female friendship with someone who is a bisexual. And I'm speaking as a bisexual.
Mm.
They are life destroying. When there's
Mm.
this kind of unacknowledged sexual tension in a female friendship, I remember in my 20s I was friends with someone and we were best friends, and it's not like we ever were trying to have sex with each other, but there was a certain energy to it that it blew up in the literally us screaming into a microphone in front of people.
Now, so what you're saying, and I think what we're allegedly hitting the nail on the head slightly, is potentially that there was a lockdown relationship or a want of a lockdown relationship with Amanda.
I don't know necessarily relationship, but I just know that sometimes in that pairing of, say, an ostensibly straight woman and a bisexual woman in an intense situation like lockdown, that friendships can become so enmeshed and tied together that the fallout from something can be nuclear, that to other people would not be. I don't know. I just found it I heard that and I was like, oh, I know exactly what she's talking about.
Yeah.
She's talking
Yeah.
about bisexual drama is what she is talking about.
Bisexual drama.
Bisexual drama.
That's your next podcast.
Yeah. Bisexual
Well,
drama.
I think you've got a point. There's definitely something in there. It was a great little
juicy little nugget.
And if that is the case between the two of them, potentially we've got room for this character to show up and talk it through with us. Who knows?
I want to know.
It's opened a door.
It's opened a door, and I like that door's open. What is your highlight and lowlight of the episode?
My highlight, weirdly, was seeing Karen with her husband. I thought that was nice. My lowlight was, definitely Amanda's hat. It was really frustrating me at the picnic because it was pushing down on her ears weirdly like that. And I don't think she realized. It was a gorgeous hat, and she's a gorgeous person. But the whole situation with the wind and
she was fighting many battles that day.
The battles, yeah. What about you?
I would say highlight for me. I mean, look, it's obviously for TV, and they seemed very aware that they were being recorded. But the goss sesh between American Juliet, and her husband was juicy. It was a good.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, no one screamed at me and smashed through anything at the office today. I was like, this is good. I like this.
They know what they're playing.
Totally. Yeah. They know exactly how to play it. And I really enjoyed that. Low light, I'm going to go with, it's not even a low light, but just Nessie having to blow her son's nose in the middle of the goss sesh. Yeah, because it's not even a low light. It's just funny. A kid who cannot read a vibe. But also, I understand. You're a kid. You need your nose blown. Whatever. But it's just very funny that he has to just wander in amongst all this very high gossip and be like, "Mummy, can
But
you
he was really polite, wasn't he? It's like, excuse me, do you have a moment? Didn't he say something like that? It's like, do you have a moment, Mummy?
Do you have a moment, Mummy? That is a very well raised kid.
Yeah. He was like, do you have a moment, Maggie?
Yeah. Would you blow his nose?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I would. I don't know if that's legal.
Well, we don't need to unravel it too much, I don't think.
No. Very cute though. I'm really liking Nessie. I'm liking all of them. No one's really stood out as this episode's really shone, I think.
Yeah. And visually it's giving. Everyone looks great. The locations are fun. We're getting dogs. We're getting mansions. We're getting husbands involved. I love it. I'm
It's so
enjoying
good.
it. It's a visual feast, and it is. I don't know. It's just nice to watch a new Housewives franchise and be like, I am on board from the get go.
I know. Well done.
Mm.
Don't lose us. Keep the
Don't lose
momentum
us.
going. And production quality seems to be stepping up slightly. I know on new show everything at first is always a bit chaotic, but it feels like it's
Mm.
just a little bit stepped up. Any more words on London?
No, I mean, I think we said it before. It's a great season, great new franchise. I feel like it's hot. It's built into something. I
Yeah.
hope it. I think you're right. I hope it isn't just friction all the time, but at the moment, it's simmering really nicely.
All right. Well, this podcast is brought to you by Hayu. Stream new episodes of The Real Housewives of London every Monday exclusively on Hayu.
And we thank them for the hoodies that they send us and the hats.
Yes. And the socks and the candle.
I'm always out of the candle. The candle is good.
Yeah.
Little coconut candle.
Yeah.
Put it on while I have a little shower.
I'm sorry we didn't get you to your bad emails. I kind of like
Oh,
hijacked that whole thing with my Afghani hairstyle.
after what I've just seen, I'm fine.
She's all right.
I'm all
Your week's
right.
not that bad.
It's all good, you know.
I feel like because my life's pretty good at the moment. I've
Mm,
handled the Afghan haircut really well.
yes.
I was like, what am I gonna do? You know,
Yeah. There's literally nothing you can do. It's just got to grow out.
it's just got to grow out, and it's a learning curve that you don't go anywhere. Never go anywhere new.
Never go anywhere new.
Never go anywhere new and late.
Mm-hmm.
And never get thousands of dollars of highlights and get them cut out by an angry hairdresser,
Never make a hairdresser angry.
you know. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Let's chat next week.
Yeah, for
Give a bit of an
more
update.
housewives. If you like our pod, please leave us a little 5-star review wherever you listen. It really does help us. And if you're like listening to us on the audio and you're like, I wonder what these insane women look like, head on over to our YouTube channel. It's popping off over there,
Yeah.
I'll say.
Isn't that funny when you listen to someone's voice for so long and you don't know what they look like?
Mm,
And then you see them and connect the two together.
mm.
And
Well,
sometimes
that
it's
could be
awful.
an experience for you, dear
Yeah.
listener. You can figure out what we look like.
Become a friend of the show as well. Become a house friend.
House friend. Yeah. We'll be back next week.
See you, Jen.
See you, Maggie. Bye-bye.